back your homes, or restore your dead to life.
But perhaps I can give you justice in the name of our king.
Hey, what's going on everyone? Today I have a few questions from the community that I want to go over. Just a heads up, everything beyond this point will have spoilers up through Season 6. Alright, first up. I know that we are short on time, but with the way Jon connected with Commander Mormont and Maester Aemon, and was almost immediately, as we would describe it today, fast-tracked for promotion, I can't help but wonder if Maester Aemon knew of Jon's parentage. He's been a favorite of mine, and I would love to see him be a part of a flashback scene. Do you think there's any possibility that Maester Aemon knew Jon's secret? Okay, so Jeor Mormont, the Lord Commander when Jon Snow gets to Castle Black, used to be the Lord of Bear Island, the head of House Mormont. He was Jorah's father. Bear Island historically swears loyalty to House Stark of Winterfell, and it is the Starks who are the kings in the eyes of the Mormonts. This is why Stannis receives a letter from young Lyanna Mormont when he is requesting support from all the houses in the north. Lyanna rejected the request or command because Bear Island doesn't recognize Southern kings. Because of all this, Jeor Mormont had a kind heart when it came to Jon Snow. He knew of his history and was very apologetic of what happened to Ned Stark in King's Landing. Beyond that, Jon was easily the best leader in his group of recruits, which helped to urge the Lord Commander to pick him as his steward. Plus, Starks are known for their honor, a trait that Jon Snow definitely has. All of this aided in his fast track as being Lord Commander. Oh yeah, and also, most recruits going to the Night's Watch are basically scum, the lowest of the low when it comes to criminals. As for Maester Aemon, well, he was a Maester, which is a group of the most educated scholars in the world, at least that's what they say. Also, he was a Targaryen, and if you believe that Targaryens have some form of connection that they can feel, maybe Maester Aemon could feel a blood tie to Jon. Otherwise, Aemon would have to know about Lyanna Stark and Rhaegar Targaryen's relationship. This would mean the biggest secret of the story would end up not nearly being as coveted as we thought. My personal opinion, I don't believe Aemon knew the truth through evidence or even hearing it from someone who knew the secret, but as a Maester and being responsible for knowing the history of Westeros, especially major families, he would most likely know that Ned Stark had a bastard son right around the same time his sister died in the Tower of Joy. If Aemon put it all together, maybe there's a possibility that he would know. Okay, I hope that answered that question. Can you please do a video about what if the lower level of the Winterfell Crypts had tunnels that go north of the wall? Alright, well, as we know, the lowest level of the crypts are partly collapsed, meaning either through old age and erosion or by someone's will. What I mean by that is, of course, we would assume an ancient crypt would eventually collapse. But knowing that Bran the Builder apparently raised Winterfell, the same guy responsible for places like the Wall and the High Tower in Old Town, I find it a little interesting that one of his creations is falling apart. There is a small chance, and it would be a game changer if it came true, that someone in the past purposely caused the lower level to cave in. As for a tunnel to the north, that would be interesting, but I do not really believe it's true. There are a ton of crypt theories, and if any of them are true, I doubt it would be the tunnels. Alright, next. Do you think we'll ever see anything further east in the show, such as Yeti, the Five Fortresses, or Shai? Even in a Bran flashback, maybe even a glimpse of Azor Ahai in the Long Night? Just a thought. I can't remember where, but I recall in an interview, George R.R. Martin said that we would never see a Shai, beyond the characters who bring up mention of it, meaning we won't physically follow a plotline into that area of Essos. But that's not to say the show won't do a flashback like you said. It's a dark, mysterious place that has all kinds of sorcery taking place there. Just think of all the interesting powers Melisandre has. She comes from a Shai. This goes the same for Yeti. The Five Fortresses have been around since the earliest legends were told in the world. Their walls are 1,000 feet high, and each fort can apparently hold 10,000 people. I would love to see more info about it. Oh, and for a flashback of Azor Ahai, maybe. But if it happens, I think it would be at the very end of the series. Like maybe if Bran sees the events that unfolded thousands of years back, showing that history is truly repeating itself. Other than that, your guess is as good as mine. I hope you guys enjoyed this Q&A. I try to do these as often as possible since it's difficult to respond to all the comments and emails. As always, have a great day, take care, and I'll see you tomorrow.